Hello everybody, today we're doing a set review on the 75323, the Justifier. It got released in 2022 with 1,022 pieces, released for $170. People thought that was insane. But, I mean, honestly, you do get a pretty good minifigure selection with an exclusive Omega, Cad Bane, TODO 360, and then you get a normal Hunter and Fennec Shand. So you get 3 out of the 5 minifigures exclusive and new. So that's just really, really cool. And here is the back of the box. We do just have like the big ship in landing mode with Cad Bane, Fennec Shand fighting, and Hunter saving Omega. We do have 2 like functions there. It's a little preview for you. And then come up to the bottom, we do have a storage rack for the spring-loaded shooters. If you guys want to buy one on like the secondary market, do that. Just do it. On eBay, they're selling it for less than $130. So that's kind of a new trend on eBay. This set is really, really cheap. Or you save about like $40 on eBay. So if you guys want to buy this set, eBay is your best choice right now. Another cool detail here on the front of the box, we do have a red line going down and then coming up over here with Wrecker, Hunter, and Tech there. So this set is from the Bad Batch. As you can see there, that's going to be the red marking for the Bad Batch. Now let's get into the box. Now here's the instruction manual. It is very, very thick here. I've already built this set, so that's why you guys are not going to be able to see the bags here. Built this a long time ago. Here is the sticker sheet. It's a pretty decent sticker sheet with about less than a dozen, but about 10 there. And then here is the first page. We do build a few minifigures in the first bag. We do skip 2, and then we just build Fennec and TODO. Well, we can't build TODO, but those 2 are in bag number 5, the second to last bag, and then the last bag is just building the ship. So there's the first page. We come all the way to the end where there's about 354 steps. Yep, 354 steps for y'all. And we just have some really cool advertising. We do have like, I guess like clone era sets here, the ATTE Republic Fighter Tank. Then we just have the Summer Wave here, there are a lot of sets, one of the best Summer Waves ever, and that's going to be the instruction manual. And here is the one and only Cad Bane, the star of the show here. So he does come with this awesome hat. His face is movie accurate. His tubes as well. Also a new mold for his tubes. The torso is fantastic with that, I guess, tan belt there going around there. We also have some waist printing, which is pretty cool. Leg printing, fantastic with that little like belt thingy, I guess, going across his waist. And then this little piece connecting the legs. There's also a print there. You can connect them, well, not really physically. If you move the angles to a certain way, they can connect. They can look like they're connecting. So that's really cool. We also have feet printing there. He does wheel twin blasters, no arm printing. I really don't know if there's supposed to be arm printing unless he just has plain black sleeves in the movie. But in the back, there's really just nothing besides his belt. And then with his hat off, you guys can have a better look of his face, which is, wow, those red eyes look scary from that angle. And then in the back, it's just nothing. So this is going to be the Cad Bane minifigure. And here is the TODO 360 figure. Those eyes are really cool. That is his head mold there, which is connected to everything else. That is just movie accurate. Come up to his belly. Yep, the same thing, you know, him holding it because he obviously has a big robotic belly. And then the legs down there are just awesome. And then obviously there's a stud below it. So that's why we have that, you know, little circular piece, if you can see it right there, filled in. Because obviously he has to be, you know, sitting somewhere and that stud comes to play. So this is going to be TODO 360. And here we have the exclusive Omega minifigure. Yes, we're seeing her for the first time. She does come with a exclusive blonde hair piece there. Her face there is just a, you know, just like a happy modern face, you know, nothing going on, nothing too serious. Her, like, I guess, skin tone here is a dark tan, the same as the clone minifigures because she is a clone, so that makes sense. Something that Lego gets right here. Then the arms, we do have dual molded coloring. I guess that's how you can call it. There's no printing. We do have the red and then the red stripe at the bottom of her hand or of her sleeve. The same thing for the other side. But her torso is really cool. We do have that blue coming into the of her white wearings there, and then she just comes with regular black legs that do not move. Obviously she was, you know, she's a little kid, so it makes sense why they did that. Coming up to the back, it's just the same. And then she does have a second facial expression. It is a mad face, obviously, when she gets captured by Cad Bane, so that makes sense. She also does come with a pair of handcuffs because Cad Bane took her hostage. This is going to be the Omega minifigure. And here we have the Hunter minifigure. Nothing new here, the same from the Bad Batch shuttle. You just come with this knife. I don't know why they don't include a blaster. He obviously carries a blaster with him. But nonetheless, it's just a same minifigure just released in another set. So nothing, you know, nothing to say about him. And here we have the Fennec Shand minifigure just re-released in another set. But she does come with her helmet this time from the Book of Boba Fett, which just came with her hairpiece, which was terrible. But as you can see her her eyes from the visor there, which is really cool. Same torso, same everything. She does come with a pistol instead of the rifle here, movie accurate. She does come with that suitcase full of cash, which Cad Bane is trying to get. And it is the same facial expressions here, double-sided, the same thing. And this will be the Fennec Shand minifigure. And now here we're going to be doing the cockpit for the Justifier. Here is, you know, the front head of it. You can just lift this piece off like that. There's no studs connected to it. But now coming into the cockpit, we have a seat for Mr. Bane, which TODO 360 calls them. And then we do have two control panels. Nothing new. No new control panels. So, you know, it's kind of disappointing. We do have two clip holders here for Bane's blasters. And, oh, look what I found. Oh, I forgot that there is a hairpiece for Hunter. So that's also pretty cool for him. We do have a couple of thermal detonators. And we do have a lightsaber hilt there from whoever Bane killed that had a lightsaber. Then we do have the jail cell here with the translucent red there, which is pretty cool. It's a small cell. You can actually fit Omega there. And then we do have those translucent round, like circular cylinder green pieces there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There we go. So that was a really cool part, building that part there. Now fitting Omega, you can just stick your hand in there, and then there you go. You can click on a stud, but honestly I'm recording here, so that's the best that I can do. Okay, so I just realized when I was building this, I built the seat wrong. Isn't that funny? I built the seat wrong. That is just very sad. I built that seat wrong. That is very disappointing for me as a Lego builder. Now time to seat Mr. Bane. You just put him in his seating position without his blasters. Then you can just sit him right there. And you obviously put his blasters in one of those clips. There are two clips for you to put his blasters in each one. So that is a really, really cool thing that Lego did. Now in this particular cockpit, we do have two downfalls, but one good thing. The good thing is that you can slide up this jail cell with that translucent red piece, which is amazing. You can see that glare right there. Not showing me. Nope. And then you do have a bigger space, but to be honest, it's just a small space. But I mean, I'm obviously, you know, not a grown-up yet, but I can still fit my hand pretty well. But it is honestly small, and then it gets just even smaller when you just slide in this translucent red piece. It just gets even smaller, especially in the jail cell. I can only fit like not even 3 fingers, 2 fingers in there. And then another downfall is that these pieces in here in those little bucket bins, I guess, they are just loose in there. So if you're gonna fly it around, you know, you're just gonna hear, you know, them flying everywhere. So but I mean, overall, just that cockpit is just, you know, a decent cockpit with that jail cell too. Now here we have the wings of the Justifier. We do have some really cool greeveling over here, and then we do have two blaster guns here. And then we do have a awesome spring-loaded shooter here. It's green. Don't want to shoot it. Don't want to lose it. And we also have another cool function here. This little like panel here, you can just lift up. And then we have a little storage space for a spring-loaded shooter, which is really cool. And then you just close it back up, and it just looks like, you know, nothing. We do have some black lines here, which is pretty cool. And then it's gonna be the same thing on the other wing. You just lift it up. We do have a compartment there. That is really cool. And here we have the engine, which can also be as a landing gear, which I'm about to show you. You do have a ski here, and then we do have the engines. I'm gonna go into detail about everything, but I'm just gonna show you this right now. We do have those cool pieces there. But what you can essentially do is, obviously when it's in flight mode, you can just bring this down like so, and then just set it down, and like that, it's as your landing gear. That is a really, really cool effect there. Obviously, these skis being, you know, standing right there, and then you can't really see right there. Here we go. Those 4 little studs there, they can just, you know, just sit down like that. So that's a really ingenious idea. And here we have the top engine here. Lego did something very illegal. They just slid plates into tiles. They slid tiles into plates. That is very illegal. You just slide them in one by one. But it's just all gray here, and then the black in the front. Then coming around, we do have the engines here with a little gray stud there, which counts as your landing gear, so that's pretty cool. But as you can see, there are 4 engines. Then coming to the bottom, we do have that landing gear piece. And now here on the bottom part of the ship, we just have a big towel piece here, a plate actually, big plate piece here. That is really big. That, you know, just the head of the ship. We do have 2 skis here as landing gear. Same thing on the other side to balance it out, which is really neat. On the bottom, we just have, you know, some gaps here. We do have like 2 little towel round pieces there. But I mean, these gaps, you know, it's not gonna affect it, but it kind of just looks bad from the bottom. Obviously, nobody's gonna look at it from the bottom, so I don't know why I would worry about that. But over here, we do have a little hatch here, which I'm going to be showing you in a little bit. And then we just have that engine here with that ski piece as landing gear, and we also have 2 more round tiles there. And then here we have the little ramp here. You can just open it up, and then you will find some treasure in here. It is obviously a small space. I'm going to show you guys right now. And then here we do have this little treasure piece here. We do have 3 cargo boxes of Imperial stuff. I have no idea what this is, but I can obviously tell it has some gold. And then, who knows what this is? Like, I got no idea. But yeah, this is a cool little treasure piece for Cad Bane to include in the set. Well, everybody, that is going to conclude our set review. I'm going to rate this set a 9.5 out of 10. It is really cool. The cockpit, though, is just a little cramped with some loose pieces there. And then Hunter, just another minifigure just re-released. I wish he did come with this blaster pistol, though, because that would have been cool to recreate the scene of Bane and Hunter's duel. And I will see you guys in the next set review.